This is another critical victory in the U.S. fight against the pandemic.
It is going to make a big difference in our lives. It changes what we can do. It opens up what we can do and who we can be with.
This seems like a huge, huge, huge deal for the country's fight against COVID and for parents who have been terrified for the better part of 14 months.
And
Nicole,
that's not
this is
all.
a historic moment.
And that's not all. The FDA is holding a meeting next month on giving this vaccine to even younger children. Got to keep it going. Joining me now, Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, Stanford University professor of medicine and epidemiology. Dr. Bhattacharya, is this a huge, huge deal, as they said, for the country?
No, I don't think there's any good reason to vaccinate kids that young. For kids, they face a vanishingly small risk from COVID itself, near zero, from mortality from COVID. At the same time, they haven't really tested the vaccine on enough children to know that with any confidence what the serious adverse event rate is. Anything more than zero, and you'd say the balance just doesn't work. Why would I vaccinate my kid against a disease for whom it's not actually all that deadly, where there might be some serious adverse events? I think that it is a mistake to think about this as good for kids. It's not good for kids. And for the disease itself, for the spread of the disease itself, it's not necessary to vaccinate kids to end the epidemic. That is just a false idea. What's needed, and what we've done, is to vaccinate the old and vulnerable. Once you've done that, they face an enormous risk of disease from COVID, or harm from COVID if they get infected. Once you've vaccinated them, taken them out of that pool, we've defanged the disease. That's really good news. I have no idea why we're not sharing that good news. We've taken out the pool of people who would normally die from the disease. Normally, we think when cases go up, that, oh my God, deaths are going to come.